Oh, hello. Hi. Yes, please take a seat. I'll be with you in just one moment. Yeah. Hi. I'm sorry about that. How are you doing today? Good? It is very nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Yes, I am not actually the person that you spoke to, that you spoke with in the emails. My name is Ariann, and I'll be in charge of the interview today. Correct. Yes. But don't worry, this is very relaxed. I don't expect like anything too formal from you. I just want you to have a relaxed chat with me. I'll be, asking you a few questions. I will probably be writing them all down in my notebook just so that I can remember your answers. So if you see me writing on my notebook, it's nothing bad. It's just simply when I compare your interview to other people's interviews, I want to compare the answers. So that is why. Alright. May I offer you a glass of water? Would you like that? Alright. So, is it okay like this? Or do you want some ice? It's okay like this? Alright, so I'll just put it here on the table for you. Cool. Very well. So, let's begin the interview. If you want to take a few deep breaths, if you're nervous, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We all get nervous. Even I get nervous with, making the interview. So, yes, it's completely normal. I'm going to start with asking you how you heard about our company. Had you heard about it before you applied for this job, or is this something that you just learned about? Okay. Cool. And did you find that we were, polite or responsive in our emails when we contacted you back? Okay, this is more for us in the future to, improve our hiring. So you found that everything was, easy and you didn't have any hard time contacting us? Okay, that is good. Very well. Okay, so let's start with, why do you think you would be a good fit for our company? What do you think makes you, stand out from everybody else? And what do you think, in regards to that, how do you think you can improve, the company with your specialness, or what makes you different? Okay. And so you'd say you're creative, which is not something that is necessarily needed for the job. Okay. That is true, although creativeness is also a very good way to solve problems, which you'll be doing a lot when you get hired, or if you get hired. So I would say that even though the job might not look like it needs, a creative mind or creative abilities, you do need creative thought processes for solving problems inside the workplace. Alright, now how would you say, what would you say is your experience in the workplace with other people? Are you somebody that handles, teamwork well? Or would you say you're more of a lone wolf? Okay. And where do you see yourself in this company a few years in the future? Do you see yourself staying with us for a long time? Or do you see yourself, maybe just gaining some experience with us and then moving forward? Okay, so you do see yourself with us for a long time. Okay, very well. What would you say are the worst characteristics about yourself in the workplace? Or the things you need to improve? Okay. And what would you say are your virtues? Alright. That's a pretty cool one. Okay. Tell me, why did you leave your previous job? Maybe let's talk about the last two. Why did you stop working where you were working? Okay. So one of those places closed. And that is why you stopped working there. And how long did you work there? 4 years. Okay. What about the second one? That would be your last one? What happened there? They didn't want to raise. They didn't want to give you a raise. Okay. And how long were you there for? 5 years. Alright. Pretty understandable. Okay. Very well. What are your expectations for this job? Like, what do you think you'll be doing the most in your position? Or what do you think would be, the things that are going to be the most complicated in getting this job? Okay. I am getting slightly sick. Sorry about that. If you hear me, do this a little bit. That's just that. Okay. Very well. Now, I just have one more question for you. And that would be, all my questions. But please, if you have any questions of your own, I do want you to think about them for a little while. Not while answering this question, of course, but, after I'm finished with this one. So, you've told me about everything. This is more of a technical question. I just want to know, how comfortable do you feel with handling, Microsoft Office software, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and giving presentations, which is something you'll be doing a lot of. You feel comfortable? From 1 to 10? 10? I'm pretty comfortable. Alrighty. So, now is the time for you to ask me any questions you may have. Please take a moment to think about them. I'm just going to drink a little bit of water while you do that. Alright. So. Okay. Alright. Well, I do feel as though it's very important for everybody to have a good relationship at all times. So we do encourage a lot of team building. We like to take you guys out, out for different activities that don't involve work, which we think is very important. So that is something that you will be experiencing. I do want you to answer, and this is not like a negotiation tactic or anything like that, but how much are you thinking you will get for your salary? Alright, well, that's actually not very far off from what we offer. And I forgot to tell you, and this is important, the few things that you get aside from your salary, you do get health care, you do get dental care, and you also get unlimited passes for public transportation, which we think is important too. We don't want you having any problems getting to your job. Even if you have a car, it's good to have, access to public transportation. Yeah, so you will be getting all of that. I forgot about telling you that, so sorry. Do you have any other questions? I can't really tell you how other people have done in their interviews, but I can tell you we've only interviewed one more person, and we really need, to make a decision by Friday. So if all goes well, I see the chances that you have to be very good. So if that's all, and if you don't have any more questions, then we'll be contacting you at the end of the week. All right? And yes, that will be all. We do have your contact information, so don't worry about it. And you have ours, right? Alrighty then. It was a pleasure meeting you. Alright, have a good one. Hola, sí, por favor. Toma asiento. Sí, no te preocupes. Ponte cómodo.